The one big beautiful bill has passed a key hurdle. The Senate has passed the bill which proceeded to the final debate. Every Democrat and 2 Republicans voted against the bill passed with 51 yeas and 49 nays. Trump says that it's a great victory. But the deadline is nearing as Trump demands to sign the bill on 4th of July. Now, this bill has faced a lot of criticism, and if you remember, it was also the main reason for the breakup between Elon Musk and Donald Trump earlier last month. Even now, Elon Musk called the bill utterly insane and destructive and said that it will destroy millions of jobs in America. So let's understand this bill in detail and know why is it being criticized. Now, this bill, the one big beautiful bill, is everything that Trump promised in his campaign, from tax cuts to green subsidies. It has everything. But why will it add more debt for the government? The bill reduces the standard tax deduction by up to $4,000 for people over the age of 65. This cut starts to reduce if a couple earns more than $150,000 or a single person earns over $75,000. At the same time, the bill increases the SALT, state and local taxes deduction. Right now, you can only deduct up to $10,000 in state and local taxes, but this bill raises that limit to $40,000 for married couples earning up to $500,000. So, higher earners, especially in high tax states, can deduct more of their state taxes, so they may pay less to the federal government. The bill also increases the child tax credit from $2,000 to $2,500 per child with strict eligibility limits. Next is deduction for small companies from 20% to 23% and 100% expense. The bill has ended the tax on tips and overtime pay. It also allows Americans to deduct interest on car loans only for the cars made in the US though. The bill hikes funds for hiring more border patrol police to curb entry of drugs and illegal immigrants. So this is the income cut for the government. Now let's come to the cut in expenses for the government via this bill, or boost in federal reserves by this bill. On taxes, there is one more thing, tax on remittances. It has hiked the tax on remittances, which is the money sent by non-citizens to their families back home. It plans to tax investments in US assets by some countries like the OECD countries. It also increases the endowment tax on large universities like Harvard. It also cancels most student loan bailout. The bill has introduced additional restrictions and requirements for Medicaid eligibility and other healthcare programs. One of the changes are new work requirements for childless adults without disabilities. It says to qualify, they would be requiring to work at least 80 hours per month from December 2026. And adults with children over 15 years will have to work or volunteer to remain eligible too. The reduction of provider taxes have also been proposed, which is what the states rely on to fund share of Medicaid. It has proposed to lower the cap from 6% to 3.5% by 2031. It also introduces a $25 billion rural hospital fund though. As per the projections, nearly 11 million more Americans will be uninsured in 2034 because of these restrictions. The bill then requires states to contribute more to the supplemental nutrition assistance program, which is used by over 40 million low-income Americans. It makes the eligibility for SNAP stricter. The bill proposes to up the debt ceiling also by $4 trillion. It also reverses all electric vehicle mandates and repeals all green corporation welfare subsidies, which could bring billions of dollars in loss for EV companies. So that's all about the bill. But why is it controversial? Well, Trump's policy is to make America great again and reduce fiscal deficit. But his one big beautiful bill adds $3.3 trillion additional deficit to the government over the next decade. As per the CBO or the Congressional Budget Office, the expenditure cut is $1.2 trillion and the revenue dip is a whopping $4.5 trillion in the Senate version of this bill. As per some reports, the tax cuts will also benefit higher income households more than the ones who actually need them. Reports say that those earning less than $51,000 annually will likely see many of their benefits reduced.
Look, Republicans can use whatever budgetary gimmicks they want to try and make the math work on paper, but you can't paper over the real-life consequences of adding tens of trillions to the debt.
And the most evident impact will be on bond markets. Experts say that since April, the market has been in a major sell-off, and now the volatility is showing once again on wake of this bill. The bill will add more $3.3 trillion to the $36 trillion debt in over a decade. Now, the hurdles are not over yet though. The biggest hurdle is incorporating changes recommended by the Senate to the House version of the bill before the deadline of July 4, when the bill has to be signed and come to the President's table. For more such news and views, keep watching ET Now.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.